What is the most serious disease in the world? It is the nature of being dragged by desire. It is the blessing of people's resignation. It's the horrible idea that poor is cheap and rich is noble, or wreak havoc for profit. Count others' victories. The young man tied to the cross is called white. Now, at least for him, facing his unsympathetic partner, must be sick. If he is not convinced, he will come to save me first. These are troubled times. In this era, a history of illness more serious than physical illness. 15 years of living like the Dead Sea. Today, the waves were stirred by the boulders falling from the sky. People stand there looking up. It seems that everyone knows that something big is going to happen today. Because 15 years, for the first time, someone was in this plush city, standing on the palace. I saw the sky above the city. A strange white bird keeps circling. And in the building in front of them, standing with a couple doesn't look easy to mess with. The pink-haired boy on the strange bird is named Ma. He looks a little timid. Also ask the leader if the travel test is not considered. Helpless and gone. And asked him in a tone of sigh and ridicule. You look at them like someone who can listen to you. Dare to show up while the king is away. Mouse. Kill everyone who comes. Facing a provocative foreign enemy. The big sister of the pink tower on the building issued a must-kill declaration. The black-haired young man on the strange bird is named Tarrant. You can tell by the name that he's a grumpy guy. Lao Tzu's machete can't fit. I saw him shouting, while waving his blood giant's red cutting thorn. Free from soil. Directly towards the building. But the opposite eye uncle. Obviously not a simple character. Move the short knife around your waist forward. Oweluo opened the attack. The aftermath of the attack directly hit the wall to the side. It seems that the blow just now, it's not as simple as it seems. It contains extreme attack power. Suddenly, a black sword rain suddenly came. Sword rain causes strange rain shaped like rain. The head also has an eye. Bows and arrows are incredibly fast. The black python shot through a person's head in a flash. Printed it on the ground. The bloody giant blade has also been thrown to the wall. And of course tyrants follow. I saw him standing on his own. Craftsman who said that looks so arrogant. By the way, the tyrant looks more and more like a warrior. I don't know if his eyes will burst. Uncle's name is Jockik. He looked at the tyrant above and said with a faint smile, "Why don't you learn from last time?" Jakik said, "One side actually fell in the direction of the building." The harsh sound of teeth crushing into the ears. "He actually uses high heels. Just let yourself stop at the side of the king." "By the way, what brand are these high heels?" "The quality is too good." The tyrant saw Jokik's miraculous operation. Also stunned. But there was more to his surprise than that. Next second, Joki. See a flash of light. That's the only way to describe it. Because all of a sudden, he's the descendant of a tyrant. Although the tyrant has rebelled against the heir. But still curious about how this old thing works. Running so fast on the wall. Thinking? No matter how the other party, as long as you are stronger than him, it is enough. I will send you to the west. Tyrant fought Jakik. The war is imminent. The girl who uses her partner as a stepping stone? Uni. The world calls him the god of death. His ability is to transform into various weapons, and when skilled. And now he's going to start his own killing show. Horsewolf on Bird's back, looking at the two men fighting on the wall. I can't help but admire. But he had no idea what was about to happen to him. That woman, it's the stinky crow you've been talking about for days. Like a trace of disaster. He let Malanin stay where he was. No, I don't. Although Ma Wangjili's explanation. But obviously, dissociative provocation is much more useful. Directly let the eldest sister on the opposite side explode completely. I'm going to kill you, second master. Say what? The eldest sister showed her ability. Brothers transform into a pair of black. Seeing that the plan has succeeded, Free immediately began to implement his plan. I saw him grab the Horsewolf with one arm. The next moment, he was thrown out like a cannonball. A slingshot is not enough. And he uses birds' horses and wolves as fleas. A direct wave rushed into the enemy camp. Yuri stepped on two of the opposing giants. Conjured a long-handled knife. Just as he waved his weapon, when preparing to behead the two. Giant footsteps. It directly shattered the point under his feet. So 3 people in the air. There was a battle between you and me. I didn't expect the giant to look clumsy. But it's actually so flexible. The first to land was the giant serving the country. They looked up at the sky. And they laughed. After all, wandering in mid-air, there's no way to escape the rejection of the two. Woman. Lily seems to have predicted this for a long time. I saw him clenching his martial arts. Accidentally, a shackle in mid-air. He passed through the attack of the two people who served the country, and there was a black whirlwind blowing by the way. After the cyclone, Bagwo Dua from top to bottom. It's already covered with wounds cut by Yuri. The picture comes to the Dhamaraja. Pig. Now he's lying on top of the old man. Close your eyes and feel the softness beneath you. He knows that no matter how he explains it now, it's all in vain. Running away is the hard way. I'm going to break your bell. At this time, the pink-haired sister is already angry. Muang, quickly use your drawing board to summon a muscular man. Break the wall and break out. Have a nice day. Horsewolf and his own call, running forward with cats and deer. And behind them are wings. Murderous pink robe, tribulation, Migarara. Face the chase. The horsewolf puffed up his cheeks. Dare not stop for a moment. But he suddenly realized the muscular man he summoned. He also performed the same action as himself. No, why run with me? Stop him. Received instructions. This looks like a muscular guy full of wisdom. Finally launched a counteroffensive. He raised his sandbag-sized fist. The echo hits Galera. And the horsewolf who ran away has not forgotten this. A thumbs up for my brother who died. I don't know if you know. There are very powerful moves in fighting. It's called sweaty. As the name suggests, just let a lot of strong men press down on you. Make you the king of crab meat. And today there's a very lucky lady. Lucky to experience this trick. The huge white fist smashed at Micarella. But a Macalera has often turned over easily. And they take off with their wings. His feet kicked off the brawny man's head. There are clouds and flowing water all the way. It looks absolutely fluid. Just a bang. The head that is kicked is like a ball. Just flew out. The tiger next to the red horsewolf did not want to escape. Solved the roadblock. The zipper jumped directly to the target. But what I didn't expect was, without a head, still able to move normally. I saw him grab Galera's foot. Fell to the ground. Then you have to add a flying turnaround. Boom. The ground erupted with thick smoke and dust until the smoke clears. You, Galera, were unscathed. He put his legs on the attacked heels. deeply embedded in the body of a strong man. Ink composition. Blood is constantly dripping from the wound. His Holiness. You are bigger than I imagined. Legal Era couldn't help but praise. But suddenly, a shadow hung over his face. 4 strong men who are exactly the same as before. Summoned by a horse. When they woke up, the strong men showed a strange smile.